Are you ready, Ed?
Roger.
Good evening, sir. Alright, CQ, 40 meters. This is Kilo November 3, Quebec. And this is the Alligator net here on 7255. I'd like to say good evening, everybody, and welcome. Once again, this net is here Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 8 p.m. local time on 7255. You can check in the net logger. You can also check into the DMR network, 314255, on the TGIF network. Jim, Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo in Nicolay, Mellon, Ohio is with us tonight, our normal net control operator. He's there. And also, we are working on Monday night, according to Jim, according to Ed, we got something going on with YouTube. And Ed's in there. I'll let him explain it before we really get into the net. But we got a special thing happening, and we're going to get that up and running. And Ed will be able to explain that up there in from Ocean Isle, North Carolina. Just trying to get things working here, I'll tell you what. But we're definitely looking forward to Monday night, and okay, got it. Okay, now I'm good. Once again, that's here Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 8 p.m. local time, the Alligator net on 7255. My name is Ronaldo, and I'm KN3Q. Good evening to all. If there's any emergency priority traffic here on 7255, please call now. Here, no emergency or priority traffic. We're going to move on over here. First thing we're going to do is Kilo November 4 Romeo Whiskey Quebec. Are you there yet?
Yeah, Roger. I'm trying to get net logger up.
Okay, can you explain to everybody what we plan on doing Monday night with YouTube?
Yeah, Roger that. Monday night, hopefully we'll be doing a live stream through YouTube, so it'll be running right with the net, and if anybody has any questions they want to post on the side panel, we're going to make an attempt to answer those, and we'll see how it goes for the first live stream of this net. Back to you, Ren.
Alright, no problem. Well, thank you, sir. Kilo November 4 Romeo Whiskey Quebec. If anybody would like to follow the YouTube channel, go to his QRZ site, and there's a link there. You click on the link, it takes you right to the YouTube page of Kilo November Romeo Whiskey Quebec. Or you can type in the YouTube, you can type in Ed-KN4RWQ. We're trying to get people to like it and subscribe, which is something pretty neat to do. Something different with the net here. All right, I'm KN3Q. Okay, we're going to go to Kilo. We're going to go over to net logger first, and then we'll work on everybody else. Kilo Oscar. Kilo Oscar 4 Foxtrot Uniform Delta. Make sure I got that right. Let's see. Yep, Kilo Oscar 4 Foxtrot Uniform Delta. Are you there, sir? Good evening.
Good evening. Appreciate the call, man. About a couple of weeks ago, you got a figure on me.
Yeah, the signals ain't as good tonight. How you doing, sir? Come on in from North Carolina.
I'm good.
Roger. Well, I hope you heard the intro on live GatorNet on Monday night. We're hoping we're going to do that. Like I said, if you go over to KN4RWQ on QRZ, you can link there. There's a link you hit, and it takes you right to his YouTube channel, and you'll be able to listen to what your radio sounds like, because he's doing it live. He's doing it, and then he puts it up tonight, so you'll be able to go back there and see how your radio sounds and his signal sounds from Ocean Isle, North Carolina. Roger?
Okay, Roger. Sounds great.
All right, I'm going to let you go. Hey, thanks for checking into the GatorNet. I'm getting a lot of QRM. I guess I got to adjust my receiver a little bit. But, hey, man, thanks for checking in.
All right, thank you. You guys have a great evening.
All right, 7-3, take care. Thanks again. That's Kilo Oscar 4, Foxtrot Uniform Delta. How about Kilo Charlie 8, Lima Delta? No, I got the wrong one. Kilo Charlie 8, Sierra Delta Lima, you there?
Roger, Kilo Charlie 8, Sierra Delta Lima. Good to hear you out there tonight. You're about 5-2-5-7 on 4-2 is a 4M station, a couple of stations as well, so Baderville fine. Other than that, Ronaldo, how you doing?
All right, man, how's it going up there, by the way, anyway? How's it going up your way anyway there? Go ahead.
Yes, a beautiful day. Kind of cold in the morning, but we had a sunny day. Came up, jumped out, just picked up, had to go to the dock this morning when I got back. It's time to work the gym on that. Two cars got there, so I was pretty cold. Yeah, I got the little kid with you yesterday, on here tonight. Well, like I said, I got a good copy on here tonight, but I want to stick it out. Thanks for picking me up. I appreciate that. I'll do that too.
Hey, no problem. All right, man. Well, it's always good to see you in there. Like I said, we're going to try to run this live on YouTube Monday night, so kind of looking forward to it. And, it's another way of getting the GatorNet out there,
Yeah, I can do that. That's going to be good. That's going to be real good. These cars have been chasing you up, does it? Tell you what, we'll get more next.
Oh, yeah, well, that's okay, too. But, the thing is, it's been here 5 years, and Don helped me start that, and Jim got involved, and it's been a good thing, and it's a good thing for amateur radio. All right, hey, 7-3 to you, my friend. You take care.
Have a really good weekend. I'll follow the God bless your wife and your family. I'll bless the future.
Hey, Roger. All right, 73 to you, and we'll catch up to you again. And that was Kilo Charlie 8 Sierra Delta Lima. And I guess I better get a hold of this guy, because I know he's waiting to talk up there. This guy up there in the Great North, he's always looking to see if somebody hears him all the time. He's over here on NetLogger, so we're gonna get him here. Hey, Rick, N9 UUX, come on in, bro.
How come I knew you were talking about me before you even said the second word? I said, that rascal got to be talking about me. I don't know. Well, I hope you can hear me. I'm trying to be heard.
Hey, man, I have no problem, man. I got a good copy on you, man. How you doing up that way, man? It's been a while, Rick. What's new?
I'm doing okay. We were supposed to get those tornadoes and really bad storms, so I went up, I took the beams down, and took all my wires down, and wouldn't you know it, all we got was some rain, which is good. I mean, I'm not complaining, it went around us, but other than that, it was fine. Go ahead.
Hey, Roger. Well, man, hey, it is what it is, but at least you didn't have no damage or anything,
Yeah, like I did the last ice storm tore me up. I had to fix this and do that, repair this, but other than that, the band's pretty short on our net tonight, on the system tonight. Well, I was hearing stations close, but man, the distance stations were terrible. I mean, it was noisy and just conditions weren't that good.
No, I don't think conditions are that good tonight either, but, we'll live with it. I guess you caught the information about, we'll be live on YouTube there, Monday night there, Roger?
Monday night, about this time?
Yep, 8 o'clock. You log on to QRZ. The easiest way to get to the website is go to Kilo November 4 Romeo Whiskey, way the back. KN4RW2, look him up on QRZ, and you'll see a link to his website. right? And you'll go in there. It'll take you to his website, channel, and you'll be able to listen live Monday night. Also, if you go on there tonight, later on this evening or early tomorrow morning, he puts the videos up. And on those videos, man, you will be able to hear yourself and see what you sound like into Ocean Isle, South Carolina, Roger?
Oh my God, if I hear myself, I'll probably get scared, Bernardo, and have to never come on the air again. No, I listened to last week. He told me last week, and I listened to, I believe last Friday. I had it up here during the week, but yeah, I'm familiar with it. No, Monday, 8 o'clock, Bernardo, that's past my bedtime on Monday. I'll be in bed.
All right, well, we're going to run it live and see what happens. It's just, with Jim and Don and what we, with all you checking in, but with Jim and Don's help running this net, I mean, it has gone places in 5 years, so we're just trying to make it even better. Go ahead.
Well, I'm sure you guys will do a good thing with it. Okay, Bernardo, we won't tie it up. You see you got a few more in there, I believe. You got Ed waiting and Nugget on there, so let me jump out of here. Just jump in, say hi, and I'll be in and out here. I gotta go grab something to drink here. And like I said, no, a beautiful day today. It was 50 right now, but sun shining, a really nice day today. It's supposed to be in the 70s all week, so I think spring is gone, and I think summer's gonna come around the corner, which is a good thing. Catch you later in KN3Q and 9UX.
All right, my friend, N9UUX. Always a pleasure talking to you, man. Thanks for checking into the GatorNet. Yeah, we're working on that. We'll get that going. I got to work on that logger. And there's some things in here I need to figure out how to do. As far as, like, it says no club guest. I got to figure out how to fix some of this stuff. So it'll take me time to get it the way I needed to get it. All right, man, 7-3, take care. That was N9UUX up there in the great state of Indiana. Take care, Rick. How about November 4, Alpha Hotel Oscar? November 4, Alpha Hotel Oscar. Doug, are you in there?
KN3Q, this is N4AHL. I'm in here somewhere. Let me know when I find myself. Yeah, I'm doing just fine here. I'm way up in Oconee County, the other end of the state from you. You're coming in about, you really are 5'9" this evening. You're good signal over here, over.
Hey, Roger, well, you're a good solid 5'9" here in Myrtle Beach, man. Yeah, I saw you on NetLogger, and you might have checked into our net before there, Roger.
I have you in my log once, and let me see if I just sort on net filter. I was here on June 17th, 2021, over.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yep. Yeah, I thought so. I bought that FJP software, and I've been really logging a lot, more than I ever did. And you look at how many contacts I've made. I mean, some people have been logging probably the first day they've been on the radio, but I've never really got into logging until here not so long ago. And man, I'm up to like 1,884 logs. But that ain't a lot, but compared to other people. But the FJP software, man, that's pretty good stuff.
Roger. I've been using it. At the moment, I haven't been lately. I'll probably go back at some point and just reload everything into it to catch up. Yeah, it's been pretty good. It's got a couple of things that bug me a little bit, but overall, it's been a good program.
Yeah, I'm working on. I got that fixed. I just got to see if I could set NetLogger up to a different type of way of seeing, because it's easy for me to see white on black numbers because of my vision, and I got to figure out if there's any way of changing anything in this software to be able to change all that over and get rid of this white background here, Roger.
Roger, I haven't tried that. On the Linux version, I had a heck of a time just changing the type size, because some of the column headings, the text is just huge. I know there's some way to change some of that. I haven't tried it in a while, but I'll poke around in there too, because I might like to change the colors.
Yeah, I noticed you can move stuff back and forth. I noticed that, but Yeah, I'm going to work on customizing this software eventually too, because I would like to get it that it's, especially the colors. And I mean, I get some people's names and stuff in cities and states, and then there's other people I don't get nothing. So I got to figure out why that's happening.
Oh, that's interesting. I've seen a couple of strange things happen, but generally I'm not running any net, so I guess I don't see where the bugs might really be. It's been pretty good on my end, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's been good. It's just, you know, sometimes I'll get, you know, I got you here, no problem, in South Carolina. I got N9UUX, he's in Indiana. And then I got the other station, November 4, Kilo Oscar 4, Foxtrot Uniform Delta. I got him North Carolina. But then there's a whole bunch of them that I don't have that are, like, mixed in there. And I got to figure out why that is.
Yeah, okay, I'm looking at things called background color settings, but it doesn't seem to change the background of anything. Oh well, my vision isn't that bad yet.
Yeah, well mine is. I got a glass eye in the right eye and legally blind in my left, so, you know, if you saw my computer, you'd be like, how can you see that, you know? That's how big everything's blown up.
Wow. Okay, well, I wish I could help you a little bit. I have no connection with NetLogger. But I've always been trying to look at ways to customize it a bit, and I've been a bit stymied on making it into different things.
Hey, Roger. Well, thanks for checking into the GatorNet, man. I hope everything's well in your area there, Roger.
Roger. It's pretty good up here. We had a couple of hot days, mid-80s, and today it's like I'm back up in Maine again. I guess we won't be scheduled for any warmer conditions for a couple of days.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. I'm with you on that. It's supposed to get a lot of rain in the next 2 days. All right, man. Hey, 73. Thanks for checking into the GatorNet.
Roger. KN3Q and for AHO. I'll just hang out and listen for a bit.
All right, November 4 Alpha Hotel Oscar. Always a pleasure to talk to you. Come on back, man. Don't wait till 2 years. We'll be here. This is Kilo November 3 Quebec in the Alligator Net on 7255. My name is Ronaldo, and I'm KN3Q with Jim, Kilo Echo 8. Lima Delta Bravo up in the great state of Ohio and Clay Mill. Okay, we're looking for check-ins for the GatorNet on 7255. Anybody, anywhere.
November 1, Foxtrot, Golf November.
November 1, Foxtrot, Golf November. Anybody else?
Alpha Echo 4, Whiskey X-Ray.
Alpha Echo 4, Whiskey X-Ray, is that correct?
That's correct, Net Control.
All right, stand by, I'll get right with you. Okay, first we're going to go all the way up to Leroy, up in I guess it's Connecticut. N1, Foxtrot, Golf November. Good evening, Leroy. Hey, man. Welcome back to the GatorNet. You're one of the original ones 5 years ago that came in here when we first started it. Come on in, Leroy.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Yeah. So how you doing, Leroy?
I'm doing fine. How is Don doing, Ronaldo?
Right now, he's doing good. I mean, it's going to take him time to get... Yeah, I talked to him yesterday. And we talked to him on here the other day, and he's just got to get his heart rate under control and all that good stuff, and he's hoping to eventually be back on the GatorNet. Roger?
Roger that. Yeah, very good. I don't have a net logger, Ronaldo, so I don't know how to keep track of all these calls, over.
Yeah, I use NetLogger. I'm keeping track of everything. There's some things I want to change and do. And I just got to get involved in it a little bit more and mess with it. I mean, right now I ain't really fully up on it totally, but, I've been doing everything else and kind of neglecting that, so I got to get it back. Leroy, you're about S7 into Myrtle Beach, by the way.
Okay, very good. Yeah, thank you very much. You're a 5'9" plus there. And just wanted to say good evening to Jim out there at the Clay Mill, okay?
Yeah, go ahead and say hello to Jim. I'll stand by for a few minutes, and you go ahead. The other stations there on that logger, and the gentleman that just checked in, Alpha Echo 4 Whiskey X-Ray will be with you in a minute. And November 3 Victor Echo Tango will be there with you in a minute. Go ahead, Leroy.
KE8 LDB, November 1, home November. How copy, Jim?
November 1, Foxtrot Golf November, Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo, returning Leroy. You're sounding good this evening. How you doing, old friend?
I am doing fine there. How are you doing, sir?
Hey, if I was any better, I'd be twins, Leroy.
Okay, very good. Glad to hear you're doing fine. Yeah, you're 5'8" up here in West Oakville, Connecticut, Jim. I don't have a net rover. I don't know anything about that, so I don't know how to keep track of all these calls. Over.
Roger that. I don't either. It's too complicated for me. I'm dumb as a sled runner, Leroy.
Okay, very good. Anyway, I just wanted to check in and say hello to you gentlemen down there. Over.
Roger that. I'm glad you did, Leroy. Stick around and we'll visit some more when I take over here in a little bit.
Okay, what do I do? Just get a call there or what? How to contact or what?
Roger that. Just have a recheck and we'll get you back in here.
Okay, Jim. Thank you very much. N1FD will be clear and listening.
Roger that. Thank you, Ronaldo. Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo.
Hey, Jim, solid S9 tonight, man. Solid S9, not a problem. Man, Leroy, you went up to a solid 8, almost 9. All right, and that was November 1, Foxtrot Golf November. And he's the original one that came into the GatorNet 5 years ago. He was one of the first people that checked in with Don and I. Always a pleasure hearing him. Okay, we'll be clear with him. Alpha Echo 4, Whiskey X-Ray. You're next. Come on in, sir.
Well, good evening, Net Control, and everybody on the net. Thank you for taking my check-in. This is Alpha Echo 4, Whiskey X-Ray of the main resort, Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and I am currently also in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, coming to you through a remote in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So I'm over here at a hotel on the beach, and obviously that's not going to be very conducive to putting up HS equipment, but we had a great time today. We were out there with my daughter fishing off some Second Avenue Pier. Beautiful weather today, just perfect. It's not going to be so perfect tomorrow, as you know, but that's okay. Having a good time, and that's what I want to report. I just happened to stumble in on the net, thought I would say hello. So, good evening, everybody, and 73. I'll turn it back to you, Net Control. This is Alpha Echo 4 with X-Ray.
Yeah, where are you located in Myrtle Beach, man? I'm over here off of Burkell Road. Roger?
Roger that. This hotel is in a resort just over by, I think I want to call it what is it, the boardwalk, not the boardwalk, where House of Blues and all that, what is that called? Barefoot Landing, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, we're over by there, so.
Oh, okay, Barefoot Landing. Yeah, I know where that's at. Yeah, I'm off Burkell Road, off Fantasy Boulevard, right there by the 501 and 31 split. I'm sure you know where that's at.
I absolutely do. It's just over there just a few hours ago, so.
All right, sir. Well, welcome to the GatorNet. We've been here about 5 years between the clock changes. Myself and Don, I moved down here from Lancaster, PA, and I was sending pictures of alligators and stuff, and I wanted to get out of that cold weather and get down here where it's warmer. But, hey, we appreciate you checking in. We're here Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, if you have local time. We are more than welcome to come back there. We're kind of a rag tune-net, as you noticed there, Roger.
Roger that, and thank you. By the way, you are a good solid 5'9" plus at the Fort Lauderdale, so really good signal. 73 to everybody, AE4WX, and I'll be cleared back to Miller.
All right, 73, you take care, and thanks for checking into the Alligator and LM 7255. Echo Alpha Echo 4, Whiskey X-Ray. Appreciate you checking in. Hey, before I go, man, what kind of equipment you running over there?
All right, very good. I'll let you get back.
Okay, I guess he dropped out. Okay, how about November 3, Victor Echo Tango?
Let's see if we can handle it.
November 3, Victor Echo Tango, you there? Do you hear November 3, Victor Echo Tango at all, Jim? I don't got him at all.
Yeah, he's still working, Ren.
Yeah, you want to catch him for me? Because I can't hear him.
Roger that. That's some guys from out west. That sounds to me like, I thought that was Bruce, but it's not. November 3, Victor Echo Tango, Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo for net control. How copy, Bruce? November 3, Victor Echo Tango, Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo. How copy, Bruce? No contact, Ren. Back to you, Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo.
All right, no problem. Thanks, Jim. All right, we're moving on. Kilo 3, Romeo Papa. Good friend up there in Maryland. Ray, come on in, Ray. How you doing?
Good evening, Ronaldo, and good evening, Jim. Good evening to the rest of the net. This is Kilo 3, Romeo Papa down here in Centerville, Maryland. And Jim, Ronaldo, you said something earlier that caught my attention, and I've got to ask you about. You were talking about your vision problems, and I've got some pretty bad vision problems as well, and I'd be curious to trade ideas on how we've conquered it and being in the ham radio world. I heard you say that you had no vision in your left eye or was legally blind, and some vision in your right eye, and that fits mine, description of mine almost to a T. I've got pretty much the same. Mine was caused by diabetic retinopathy and some surgeries that I've had for that. Be curious to hear more about yours when you get a chance. This is K3RRP, over.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, well, get a hold of me. You got my email. And what I could do is we could get on the phone or something, and maybe I could help you out a little bit more on that. Yeah, I was born this way, and unfortunately it is what it is. But yeah, definitely drop me an email, and either we could talk on the radio, or I can give you my number through email. Give me a call, and I'll help you out a little bit. Yeah, I was born with congenital cataract. I lost my right eye about 10 years ago. I had 5 retina tears, and they took it out. So I had to put a prosthesis in, which they put in, like I said, about 10 years ago. That eye has a macular degeneration, and that's over 20/400, or they call it 1/200. It's that bad I can't see the eye chart. So, I use magnifiers, and, with the DX10, I have a 27-inch monitor, so it makes it a whole lot easier for me to see. But yeah, just drop me an email, man, and we'll talk.
Hey, and we'll do. It's always interesting to see how people try to tackle this problem. Like I said, mine was caused by years of diabetes that had gone neglected and untreated, and had some ruptured blood vessels on the retina and a couple of surgeries. But you mentioned the 27-inch monitor. I'm sitting here with 2 32-inch monitors, and one of the things that I do, I use Apple products mostly, Macintosh, to run my station here. If I've got anything that needs to run Windows, I run a virtual machine on my Mac, or I run another separate little cigarette box-sized Windows machine. But anyhow, what I was going to say is I find that the accessibility features on the Mac are far superior, in my opinion, to the Windows features. And I've got everything set up on my mouse with a scroll wheel such that I can zoom in and magnify portions of the screen that I'm pointing to, and things like that. And I'm like like you, when people sit here and watch me operate my station, they say it makes them dizzy, over.
Yeah, Roger, yeah, it does. My wife hates it, but, you know, it's okay. She understands. And it is definitely a issue that I've dealt from the day I was born, so I've got used to it. But yeah, I use the magnifier a lot on Windows. I stack my 27-inch monitors on top. When you send me an email, I'll send you a video of my shack, and you'll see that I have my monitors stacked, one on top of the other one, with one's actually hanging up in the air. But you know what I'm saying. And it makes it so much easier. I mean, I don't have to lean over and look at the radio anymore. I can just look straight up, and you know, I can see everybody's signals, power, display, and everything right in front of me. And with the DX10, that's a godsend, man, you know.
Hey, roger that. Well, like Jim knows, I'm in the middle of redoing my shack right now, and I have similar type setup, but with these 32-inch monitors. But I'm in the middle of redoing it right now, and I'll do the same thing. I'll send you a video of how I've got things set up. That's one of the reasons when I first got into ham radio back when I retired in 2016. I ended up purchasing a Flex radio system, and that's what I'm talking on tonight. But I love the display on my Mac from their software. It makes it really easy for me. A lot of people say they've never considered buying a ham radio based on their display on the computer, but that was my #1 shopping criteria. Anyhow, I appreciate you picking me up, Ren. I know you got a lot of other people out there. I see them on NetLogger, and I hear them back there in the background. And I'll hang around and recheck with Jim when he comes on a little later on. Okay, one more thing. I also figured out that just the other day why I have trouble remembering your call sign. There's a guy in our local ham club here whose call sign is very similar to yours, where yours is KN3Q, his is Kilo K3NQA. K3NQA. And so between yours and his, I always get them mixed up. Anyhow, thanks for picking me up. Kilo November 3 Quebec K3RRP. I'll be clear and listening.
All right, man. Hey, 73 to you, my good friend. You take care, and it's always a pleasure talking to you. K3RRP, KN3Q. I'm going to turn it over to Jim up north. This is Kilo November 3 Quebec. I'd like to thank everybody who checked in tonight on the GatorNet here on 7255. We appreciate everything that you do, and everybody that checks in. All right. Hey, 73 all, have a good evening. I'll be sitting here listening a little bit and trying to figure out how I can customize NetLogger a little bit so I can see it better. So, all right, Jim, pick it up. This is KN3Q out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. 73 to everybody. Jim, go ahead and pick it up while I figure out how I can make this thing that I can see it a lot better than I do now. All right, go ahead, Jim. KN3Q, up to you.
Roger that, Ronaldo. Nice job. And good evening, everybody. The call here is Kilo Echo 8, Jim here's Clay Mill, Southern Ohio, and you're listening to the Alligator Net. We're looking for check-ins. All are welcome. Call now. Go ahead, Recheck.
Jim, how you doing, Rascal? N9UUX, Rick up here in Indiana. How you been?
Hey, I'm doing just absolutely fine. Rick, let me get the call again. Is that November 9, uniform X-ray, correct?
Yeah, I'm on line number 6 there, Jim.
Roger that. Well, I don't have NetLogger. All I got the paper and a pencil here. Rick, over.
Well, you'll learn a lot more with that paper and pencil than Ronaldo probably knows.
Roger that. I don't know about that. Anyway, how's things up in the great state of Indiana this evening, over?
About the same as it's always been. High gas prices, high taxes, high food, like the rest of the country.
Roger that. Well, Angola. Well, now, where is Angola? Are you down south toward Evansville, or are you around Indianapolis, or are you up north, over?
I'm all the way up north, up in the northeast corner. If I go 10 miles north, I'm in Michigan. If I go 10 miles east, I'm in Ohio.
Roger that. I got you zeroed now. You ain't too awfully far from Toledo and Sylvania, up in that part of the country.
Yeah, I used to live in Toledo. I still have relatives that live in Toledo. I'm about 75 miles west of Toledo.
Roger that. Sylvania, not so far, probably what? 50 miles maybe?
Yeah, somewhere around there. I know that area pretty good there, Ed. Okay, I just did a recheck, Jim. Just wanted to jump in and say hi, see how you were. So we'll let you pick some more up, okay?
Roger that. Rick, I got you here at about 15 over S9 to the clay mill here in Southern Ohio. You're sounding good. Have a great evening, and I'll talk to you soon down the road.
Okay, keep Bernardo straight now.
Hey, that's a hard chore there. I'd almost rather try to shoot pool with a rope, Rick.
That might work better, okay.
Roger that, 73. Anyway, this is Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo. Jim here at the Clay Mill in Southern Ohio. We're looking for check-ins for the Alligator net. All are welcome. Call now.
November 1, Foxtrot, go November.
Come on in there, Leroy. How you doing this evening?
I am doing fine. I just heard you talk to, I think it was K9UUX, is that correct?
Roger that, Leroy.
And his name, I have it on the QRZ here, is the 9, his name is Richard?
Roger that.
Okay, I have it on the QRZ computer there, and I can see it, over.
I don't know. I can't attest to him. I'm just doing it with paper and pencil here, Leroy.
Okay, well, I put on my computer now, and I just put on QRZ, and I can just, I typed in K9UUX, and it came up as Richard on Roger.
Roger on that.
Was that a kilo or an N as in Nancy? 9. Hey, Leroy? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, this is Rick. It's a Norway 9, November 9, uniform X-ray, Leroy. Oh, it's an N as in Nancy. Okay, I don't know where I got that kilo from. Okay, thank you very much there for the reply. Okay, you need to confirm by QRZ what you're saying, Leroy? Okay, that's very good there, and I can show you there. You're a 5'9 plus, over. I get you about 5'7", 5'8", Leroy. The band's not that good, but I do hear you, okay? Roger that. You got a armchair copy here, Richard. Okay, I'll log in the QRZ there, Leroy. Thank you. Okay, very good. Okay, back to the net there, Jim, over.
Roger that, Leroy. Have a good evening there, old friend. We'll talk to you soon. We're going to clear with Leroy. He is in West Suffield, Connecticut. And let's see, we got him in the ball. We'll clear with Leroy. We're going to get some more check-ins to call here. Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo. Jim here at Clay Mill in Southern Ohio. We're looking for check-ins for the Alligator net. All are welcome. Call now.
Recheck.
Go ahead, Ray. How you doing this evening?
Oh, very good, Jim. Kilo Echo 8 Lima Delta Bravo from K3RRP. Ray. Doing great, Jim. Project is coming along pretty good. I'm cataloging things, making some before and after pictures. It's about to the point where I'm going to have to start ordering some Panduit. But I've got 2 of my 3 shelf assemblies together, and I'll be working on the 3rd one tomorrow. And then once that's done, then the real hard work comes. I have to start disconnecting stuff and taking it down. Over.
Roger that. Ray, can I make a suggestion for you? I don't know how much of an electrician you are, but I can let you benefit from my 50 years of experience, over.
Hey, I'll take all suggestions. All suggestions are certainly welcome there, Jim.
Roger that. You ever seen these little tags like you see for key rings that you mark your keys up with over?
Yeah, and I think I know where you're going, and I've got a solution for that, but let's see. Go ahead, over.
Roger that. I take one of those and either put a string or a tie wrap around the cable, and on one end I put where the other end goes, and on the opposite end I put where the first end goes. You see what I'm saying? Always point to where it goes, Ray.
Yeah, roger that, Jim. Yeah, I kind of do the same thing. Years and years of placing computer servers and racks and routing Cat5 and Cat6 Ethernet cables. I think that's basically the same thing we did. I've got a little bit more high-tech thing to it, but not much. Yours at least is markable, reusable. And what I do is I've got a little keyboard that I type stuff in, and it spits out a self-adhesive label that I wrap around the cable end. And I let my wife, while I'm doing stuff, I let my wife sit there with the machine and tell her what to type in, and it spits out the label, and I put it on. Over.
Roger that. You got a Brady labeler then. See, I'm not wealthy like you, Ray. I got 4 people have 4 ways, over.
Oh, man. I wish that was the case, Jim. No, I just, I don't know. I'm not wealthy, but I've got things. Let's just put it this way. I'm living comfortably.
Well, roger that. That's great for you. Me personally, Ray, I'm so poor, I can't hardly pay attention, over.
That's what my father used to say all the time when I was growing up. But you know what he said, Jim? He used to tell me, he says, Raymond, every once in a while, even a blind pig can find an acorn.
Roger that. Yeah, I worked with an old man one time, God bless his soul. He's left this earth now. But anyway, he was a really, really, really wealthy man. And anyway, I asked him one time, I said, Dale, how do you amass that wealth? And he said, Jimmy, he said, I'll tell you how I do it. He said, I always take care of the pennies. He said, you know, the dollars always take care of themselves then, over.
Very good, very good. Yeah, when I was a little boy, growing up down in Texas, my parents are originally from Oklahoma, and we used to go up and visit my grandmother and grandfather who owned a chicken ranch where they raised and sold caged eggs. And it was the only caged egg distributorship there for many miles west of Oklahoma City, out near the little town of Blanchard in Oklahoma. And my grandfather always used to say, he had 15 acres there, and he always used to say he could smell oil. He could smell oil, but nobody ever paid any attention to it. Well, about 2015, I believe it was, 2014-15, somewhere in there, I got a call from a land prospector, and apparently my grandfather had, when he sold the chicken ranch, he had maintained the mineral rights, and that's the law apparently there. But anyhow, long story short, I found myself when I retired from the laboratory here that all of a sudden I was an oil man. And that provides me a nice little check every month, over.
Roger that. Good for you. And you ought to be saying some prayers of thanks to your grandfather for having the wisdom to hang on to them mineral rights when he let go of the property, over.
Yeah, roger that. And I've got 2 siblings, a brother who just passed away. I don't know if you remember me talking about that back in October. And then I've got a sister who still lives down in Houston. And she was actually in the oil business and worked for one of the big exploration companies down there. And she and I each get one half of the proceeds from the mineral reserves there. So, yeah, it's been a blessing, that's for sure. He's looking down on it. So anyhow, Jim, I'm going to listen in and get back to you. I heard some interesting stuff from Ronaldo, and I'm going to be trading some information with him, some tips and tricks, as it were, and we'll get back to it. You have a great evening, the rest of the night, and I'll be hearing you probably later on this weekend on e-cars, or if not, I'll hear you next week if my station is filled together. Kilo Echo 8 Lima Delta Bravo. This is Kilo 3 Romeo Papa. I'll be saying 73 for now, Jim.
Roger that, Ray. Have a great evening. If I don't talk to you before then, Ray, have a blessed Easter, and we'll talk to you soon down the road. We're going to clear with Ray. He's in Centerville, Maryland. We'll clear with Ray, and we're going to get some more check-ins. Call here is Kilo Echo 8 Lima Delta Bravo. Jim here at the Clay Mill in Southern Ohio. We're looking for check-ins for the Alligator net. All are welcome. Call now. Kilo Charlie 8, Sierra Delta Lima.
Kilo 3, Sierra Lima Mike.
All righty, I got Kilo Charlie 8, Sierra Delta Lima. I've got Kilo 3, Sierra Lima Mike. And let's see here. Steve, hang on one. I'll get Rob in here, and then I'll be right with you. Kilo Charlie 8, Sierra Delta Lima. Rob, come on in. Good evening, Mr. Joe. C8 Lima Delta Bravo on the group. Kilo Charlie 8, Delta Lima. Good evening, sir. I'm pretty good day today. I got, I'm glad to be able to talk to you on Easter today. I'm like you said, you gave them actually stuff, but everything's going to be okay. Like I said, good to talk to you this morning, and looking forward to talking to you on Sunday. So I got me tonight, I listened to your playing radio. A friend of mine lives up here, 88 fields over. I told him I was on the speed of that. I'll say 7-3, I'll hand it back to you. I know you got a lot of seconds, so you have a good weekend. God bless Beverly and yourself, and have a very blessed Easter. 7-3, Jim, I'll talk to you Sunday. Roger that, Rob. Have a great Easter as well, and we'll talk to you soon down the road. We're going to clear with Rob. He's in Bay City, Michigan. Let's see, we've got him in the log. We'll add him too. Next up, Kilo 3, Sierra Lima Mike. Come on in there, Steve. Tell me about your adventures with Tony Rice this evening. Over.
Good evening, Jim, and the rest of the net. You're sounding really good tonight. I got a good copy on you. Funny thing, earlier when the net first started, I wanted to talk to Ronaldo, but I blew a fuse, and the problem wasn't fixing it. The problem was finding another fuse, and until I found another fuse, he was gone. But anyway, it's fixed now, and hopefully I'm sounding okay. Things look okay on the screen, so I guess we're good. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed Tony Rice, and I listened to a lot of them, and I can't name them all by name yet, but they were all very good. Outstanding, as a matter of fact. Over.
I'm telling you, that man is amazing. I've been following his music since about 1980, maybe a little earlier than that. I actually had the opportunity to see him play in person one time down at the Holiday Inn in Lexington, Kentucky, and he was just a kid then. I mean, well, everybody was kids, you know. That was back, I was 30 years old, and he was about a year or two younger than I am. But anyway, even then, you could see the flashes of brilliance and virtuosoism in his playing abilities. Over.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I watched all these videos, and he's definitely got it going on. I want to give you 2 names that you can check into. Do you have a pencil and paper? Can you copy?
Roger that. Let her rip.
Okay, the first guy's name is Doyle Dykes, and the spelling is Delta Oscar Yankee Lima
Echo. Last name, Delta Yankee Kilo Echo Sierra. Copy?
Roger that. I copy that, Steve. What's the next one?
The next guy, he's an Australian. His name is Tommy Emmanuel. Tango,
You don't
Oscar,
need to tell me about that
Mike,
bird.
Mike,
I know all
Yankee.
about him.
Echo, Mike, Alpha, November, Uniform, Alpha, Lima.
Roger that, Steve. Tommy Emmanuel, you don't have to tell me about him. I know all about that bird.
What do you think of him?
I love him.
Yeah, so do I. I think you're gonna like Doyle Dykes too.
Yeah, I've never heard of that young fella, but I'll be telling you about him next time I talk to you. Over.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, Jim, I don't want to tie it up. I just want to make sure that you got these two names to check out here. So, good talking to you as always, and I'll say 73, and you have yourself a great evening, sir. We'll talk to you when we can. K3 SLM.
Roger that, Steve. Have a good holiday, blessed Easter, and we'll talk to you soon. If I don't get to talk to you Sunday morning, I'll be talking to you next Monday night. We're going to clear with Steve. He's in Millersville, Pennsylvania, Kilo 3, Sierra Lima Mike. We got him in the log. We're going to get some more check-ins. The call here is Kilo Echo 8, Bravo. Jim here's Clayville of Southern Ohio. We're looking for check-ins for the GatorNet. All are welcome. Call now.
Our recheck.
Recheck, go ahead. I think that was Leroy.
Yeah, that's Leroy there, Jim. I was just wondering there, I got on a QRZ page there with your beverage antenna layout there. Is that yours?
Roger.
The beverage antenna?
Roger that. That's my beverages. Looks like a cross up on the side of that hill.
Oh, roger that. That's a beautiful picture there. Yeah. Okay, I just wondered if that was the right place there. It says 306 there. Was that where you live there? 3076 or something?
Roger that. Yep, that's the place. That's the address here on Frederick Road, over.
Roger that. Okay, Jim, I was just wondering. Okay, thank you very much. I'll let you get back to the net there. Take care. Have a good evening.
Roger that, Leroy. Have yourself a good evening, and I'll talk to you on Sunday morning. We're going to clear with Leroy. He's in West Suffield, Connecticut, and we're looking for check-ins for the GatorNet. The call here is Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo. Jim here's the Clay Mill in Southern Ohio. We're looking for check-ins. All are welcome. Call now. Check-ins for the Alligator Net. The call here, Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo. Jim here's the Clay Mill in Southern Ohio. We're looking for check-ins. All are welcome. Call now.
Whiskey Tango 4 Sierra Oscar.
Whiskey Tango 4 Sierra Oscar, you're up. Come on in.
Oh, good evening, Jim. It's a noisy night, Ren and Don. You listen. Don't got much news. The weather's changed. Ren probably already said that. It was hot today, and the wind come blowing in, and the temperature dropped pretty good. So, expecting to keep a few days of cold, maybe some rain. But other than that, everything's going okay. So, I was going to keep it short with you because it's a bit noisy, so I'll send it back to you there, Jim.
Roger that, John. You got that garden plowed, finished up yet, ready to plant over?
I have planted a garden in years and years.
Roger that. I'm about the same way. As far as I'm concerned, as long as the produce section at Kroger's is still open, I have no use for a garden, over.
Roger, and Yeah, I do have some plants growing, but I don't. My biggest crop's going to be blueberries, and that's only out for a couple of weeks.
Roger on that. I understand. The garden is, my wife loves to garden, and she says it's a lot of fun. I think it's a whole lot of work over.
Yeah, it is a lot of work. I grew gardens when I was a kid with the family, and it was always hard work. Especially we didn't really have good gardening tools at the time either, so we made what we could. And can't say I hated it, but it was always a lot of work. I always enjoyed what come out of the garden though.
Roger that. I like the eating part of it, but getting it out of the ground and into the frying pan, I didn't hear much for it. Anyway, John, you got anything else for me before I go get some more check-ins?
No, I think I'm about wrapped out. I haven't been doing much of anything. Brother's still healing up still. It's been since August last year. He's still healing up. But that's it for it. I'll say 7-3, and you have a good evening.
Roger that. Have a good evening yourself, John, and a blessed Easter. And I'll talk to you soon down the road. We're going to clear with John. He's in Johnsonville, South Carolina. We got him in the log, but we're going to get some more check-ins. The call here, Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo. Jim here at Clay Mill, Southern Ohio. We're looking for check-ins for the Alligator net. All are welcome. Call now. Check-ins for the Gator net. The call here is Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo. Jim here at Clay Mill in Southern Ohio. We're looking for check-ins. All are welcome. Call now. Check-ins for the Gator net. Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo. Jim here at Clay Mill in Southern Ohio looking for check-in. All are welcome. Call now. Check-in for the Alligator net. The call is Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo. Jim here at Clay Mill in Southern Ohio. We're looking for check-ins for the Gator net. All are welcome. Call now.